showtime.
Hey!
Don't forget to subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Did you catch that? Did you catch that, Sharon? Did you catch that new ending there on the intro video? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. Monday Night Live here with Sharon at Sea Travel. That's right. That's Sharon right there on my left. My name is Jamie, and you guys already know your name, so I won't introduce you to yourselves. But thanks for joining us. It's been a couple weeks, and we are back to talk about cruising. And really, we thought it'd be a great time to talk about what we've been doing these last couple weeks, and what we've really been doing this last week. Intensely.
3 days. Yeah.
A lot of our planning that we've been doing, stuff like that. But Sharon, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm doing great.
Are you warm? There's a lot of people, I think, that are hopefully thawing out across the country.
I know. I have kind of felt bad because it has been warmer here than it usually is. And it's like in January, beginning of February.
I mean, gorgeous.
So I don't know if we're going to get a little more cool weather here coming up before it turns hot. Hopefully we do, because if it turns hot this early, we are in for a scorching summer.
It's going to be a warm one. Listen, the chat is pumping already. A lot of people commenting. Thank you, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Maxwell, she said Maxwell did great. Love the new updated intro. So that's very nice. Thank you. Maxwell's growing up so fast. Said Shayna 91212. Thank you, Shayna. He really is. Every time we do one, it's an update, and it's so nice that now we're seeing more grandkids in some of the videos and online and stuff like that. So that's always a little bit exciting. We're grooming everyone to take over at some point.
We have another grandkid cruise coming up in March. We're going to be taking some of our grandkids with us on a cruise. So you'll see all that.
That's right.
A month or so.
But I see your comments. People are like, "Oh, I didn't even get through the intro without an ad." We can't help. First off, we have nothing to do with that. Okay, we set up the YouTube. We set it up to just have an average amount of ads, and that's what they do. Every time you go to, if you watch a YouTube video, there's going to be ads. I mean, come on. So everyone settle down. The ads are coming. They will come. It takes 6 seconds, and you skip the dang thing, and you move on. So there you go. Mary Ellen Dillon says she wishes she was thawing out. I'm sorry to hear that, Mary Ellen. Hopefully soon. Just turn the heat on, and you ought to be fine. Shayna said it's going to be 30s this week. God dang! I'm glad we're done with 30s. What do you say? It might be. It might dip into the 50s, maybe. It's around here, but I think we're going right to like 75.
I don't know. It's been like, I would say 80, probably maybe low 80s the last couple of days. I don't know. It's been pretty warm here.
Rob from Life with Favor says premium is well worth it. I've talked to some people who have said the same thing. They go premium YouTube, they don't get any advertisements. But Rob, more importantly, I don't know, did you receive your trophy yet? If not, it should be there any moment now. Maybe knock on the door tonight, maybe tomorrow or something like that. So
got shipped a few days.
Let us know when you get it there. So the big Sharon at Sea Travel Fantasy Football Trophy. And speaking of football, just really quick, it's over. The season's over.
It is.
My Chargers did not win the Super Bowl. They did not make it out of the first round of the playoffs, and we're excited for next year.
Well, at least
that's all there is to it.
I mean, hey, they made it to the playoffs this year.
Sharon, thank you.
And so next year is going to be even better.
Thank you for the positive reinforcement. And I see a certain name in the chat, and I just want to remind everyone that the Los Angeles Chargers, they are LA's team. I think there's no doubt about that. They are LA's team for sure. All right. So what do we have on the agenda today, Sharon? What do you want to jump right into it? Do you want to say hi to some people in the chat? What's cooking? What are we up to? What are you feeling like?
What am I feeling like?
What are you feeling like?
I don't know. We're just here to chat with everyone.
Are you hold on. Are you pumped up? Listen, this is embarrassing to say, but I'm going to tell you guys anyway. I don't know what it is, but ever since our last cruise, which was over the New Year, we came home and we have started drinking tea.
Oh yeah.
We might have mentioned it on the last live stream, but we started doing tea. And mid-afternoon, one of us will just say, "Hey, is it tea time?"
Well, actually,
and the other one will be like, "Whoo, yes, it is."
No, actually, who has been saying that lately? I started. I said, "Why don't we? I'm going to drink some tea because I just felt like it." And I asked you if you wanted some. One day you said yes, and I said, "Oh, it's like tea time."
Yeah.
And now, probably the last week or so, every day you come in, you go in the kitchen, and you ask me, you're like, oh, do you want me to make you some tea? And you make tea for both of us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're the one.
Okay, fine. I'm the guilty party.
I actually saw my tea because I really didn't get a chance to drink much of it this late afternoon. So
Sharon says to me, she goes,
drinking it
"Where's
now."
your tea?" I go, "I'm done with it." She said, "You're drinking it so fast." I said, "Well, yeah, it's tea. It's my drink."
I was joking with him. I said, Jamie, you have to sip it. I said, it's kind of like when you drink bourbon. You drink it too fast. You don't know how to sip your drinks. I said, tea, you're supposed to kind of sip it.
And I said, I drink my bourbon fast too. I mean, what can I tell you? Oh my God, thank you so much. Larry Thomas, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for the super chat. Hello, it's been a long time.
We cannot wait to see you guys in a couple months in May.
That is right. That's right. He says, glad to be back. We can't wait to see y'all. Let's keep cruising. That's right, Larry. Let's keep cruising. LKC. Thank you, Larry. Larry and Elaine, love you guys. Can't wait to see you again. Looking forward to it. There's a little tea talk out there. Heidi Leskin says, Vanilla Caramel by Bigelow Tea is so good. That and Lady Grey is the best. Jamie, Irish Cream is so good right about now. Chris Sosevsky, you're not wrong. It's what I've been doing.
Oh, don't even tell people what you do because it is disgusting. What you do to your tea.
That is not fair, Sharon.
Well,
I
drink my tea just plain. I don't like the flavors and sugar and anything in it. I just drink it plain. I like it plain.
Yes.
But Jamie, I don't know. It's disgusting. He puts
Fine, go ahead, Sharon.
his coffee creamer in his tea. That it's a sugar-free coffee creamer too. He puts sugar-free coffee creamer in his tea.
And what flavor is it?
Vanilla, but it's
Vanilla flavored creamer.
But it's the sugar-free kind.
I use sugar-free.
It tastes horrible. It tastes horrible.
Listen, I'm sorry that Wendy says don't drink the tea too late, Sharon, so you can sleep at night. It's funny you say that because we had tea yesterday and we were up till like midnight last night. I'm like, what's happening? Why are we not in bed?
Well,
usually I'm good for like an 8:30 to 9 o'clock bedtime.
That was for a reason though. We were kind of finalizing some travel plans yesterday, so we stayed up late to kind of do some work with that. So
okay, well, we did, but still,
yeah, it never really keeps me awake because I get up early and I go all day, and so by the time I go to bed, I never have trouble sleeping once I actually get in bed.
Well, I've been doing it because I've been listen. It's no secret that I've gained back some weight from when I lost weight about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago or so, and I'm trying to get rid of it again, and I'm trying to get back into good walking shape. So I'm ready for our trip here in the summer. We're going to be walking in the Greek Isles cruise that we're going on. And by the way, we're going to be talking about our flights and stuff like that coming up here. So I went back to the gym, and I've been going to the gym again. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm trying to substitute, like in the afternoon, I get a craving. Like I want a snack. I'm like, oh God, I just want like, are there some cookies here? Is there a pizza somewhere that I can get my hands on, or something like that? Maybe a Jersey Mike sub. I don't know, anything. But when I get that craving, then I go, okay, let me have some tea, and then that creamer gives me a little sweet craving that I get filled up, and it's warm, and it gives me a little pump up. And I'm telling you, we love doing that on the cruises. Because nothing better. It's like an afternoon. You got up early. You run around the ship on a sea day.
Well,
boom! You go to tea time.
Pick me up. Have a pick me up.
You know what though? I need from you finger sandwiches.
Oh,
please.
Well.
I need some finger sandwiches. Maybe some smoked salmon on a piece of pumpernickel or something.
Some of those
cucumber
finger sandwiches.
I need something. Let's see. Linda Land, I see you out there with your Seahawks. Congratulations to the Seahawk fans. You put a whooping on the Patriots, and what can we say? I mean, that was it. You hammered them, and good for Sam Darnold. It's a great story, and congrats to the Seahawk fans. And maybe we'll see you guys as a Charger fan in the Super Bowl. I don't sip tea; it's just like any other drink. That's right, Crazy Cat Traveler. You gotta chug it. Let's see, what else? I did mention Nautical Nurse Nancy and also Leanne, if you're out there, Leanne Francisconi. Ladies, thank you for being here. We love you to death. Thanks for always joining us and being the backbone of Sharon Sea Travel on the live streams and all your help. We really appreciate it. Debbie Shafkin says John, her amazing husband, loves to make a cup of tea for her.
Ah.
Now, does he have the tea too, or is he just naturally wound up and he's trying to get you fired up, Debbie? Let me know, which one is it? Which one is it? Let's see. Miter knows how to keep an eye out for Jamie on the festival. Lord Master, what's going on? Kevin Brubaker, welcome home. Glad you got home with all the craziness going on with Carnival. I know you put a little short video out about it, so I don't want to spoil that. And jump on the channel and watch Sharon's little short. But I mean, listen, they've been having a lot of IT problems.
Yeah.
They've been having some trouble. Delays, debarkation. All right, I'm spoiling in the video anyway, but that's crazy. And Kevin was affected by that, getting off the ship. And I know that the next ship, he was on the Celebration, I think, and the next cruise didn't get out of the port till like 1 a.m. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Julie Amos says, I'm not a tea person. I wish I did. Julie, I know you. You're more of a hard alcohol, a liquor kind of gal. Totally understand. No problem. I know you well. I know what you like. Yes, Mr. Z said John is a good guy to Debbie. That is right. Chris says, I have a bottle sitting right by my desk. It lasts me all week long. I do love a little bit of the Irish whiskey in some coffee. I love that. That is delicious. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit here, Sharon. All right, so let's get off of the tea topic really quick. And we wanted to talk a little bit today about our experience recently booking all of our flights. So were we a little late to the game in getting our flights, or was it?
Well, yeah.
I mean, we had some plans we had to line up, or what?
Well, yeah. So we had started looking at flights several months ago because, but we were putting off booking them because we were kind of waiting to see kind of how our flights were going to come together. So one of our granddaughters is going to be traveling with us. She lives in Minnesota, so she's going to be actually here and fly with us, but we were trying to figure out getting home because we didn't want to just leave her in New York somewhere by herself to catch a flight on to Minnesota. So we wanted to make sure that our flight, whatever flight we had coming home, hers left first, she got home, and then we left. So we were kind of waiting on a lot of those arrangements. So we just kind of put it off, and then all of a sudden we're like, we need to get these booked. Of course, the prices have gone up, and now
you had to get creative.
Yeah, so we were kind of frantically researching, and originally we were going to
what researching?
Frantically.
I thought you said frantically.
Oh no.
I thought you might have kind of had a curveball.
So originally we wanted to get the comfort seats since it's a little bit of a longer flight, but those were taking on Delta that we were looking at. They were all sold out. So then we found through Delta, KLM had a flight that actually had the comfort seats, and it was the same price or even maybe a little bit less than the regular seats on Delta going. So we're actually flying American Airlines from Phoenix to Chicago. Originally we were going to go out of New York, but we're going to head to Chicago. Then we're going to get on a flight from Chicago to Rome on a KLM flight, and we have a stopover in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah.
But we're
hot damn Amsterdam, baby. Woo!
Off in Amsterdam. So we only
party. We're not partying in Amsterdam.
No, we have like I can't remember if it's an hour and a half or 2.5 hour. I think it's a 2.5 hour.
2.5. Yeah.
Layover in Amsterdam. Then we're on to Rome. We'll get in there about 11 something in the morning, and so it'll be great. And then coming back, we're actually flying Turkish Airlines from Istanbul back to Rome and taking a flight back from Rome to JFK on Delta, like in the morning.
But Sharon, you're leaving out a few things. You're leaving out some of the timing of these flights and some of that stuff. You have a really unique. It's almost like you booked all these flights in reverse. Like you knew getting a flight from the U.S. over to Rome was going to be workable. But our biggest concern was, what are we going to do with getting home? We did not want to fly Turkish airline from Turkey all the way to the U.S.
Wow.
So we tried to do a breakup of time on there and stuff like that.
The main reason
you worked this magic. It's like watching you work was like watching a wizard do some weird stuff.
The main reason was because the flight was I think it was 13 hours or something to get us back, and then we still wouldn't be all the way home on Turkish Airways. And so it actually worked out a little, I think, for us getting back to Phoenix, a little cheaper to just go back to Rome. We're just going to spend the night in Rome and then fly out. And then I don't know. They're kind of broken up, so it just works out for us. And then we're flying back to JFK. When we get back to JFK, we have, I think we get back at 2 or something in the afternoon.
We arrive at 1:52.
Okay. Then we will be, and originally we thought about staying in New York a night and flying out the next morning.
For pizza. Because I want a pizza.
Because we were going to actually have our granddaughter fly home first. But we decided just to make it easy on us. So we are actually just going to get on a flight at 8 that night, fly home. We get home at like midnight. And then our granddaughter's going to come back with us to Phoenix. And then we're just going to fly her home. Like the next, actually not the next day, the day after that,
Yes.
just fly her to Minneapolis.
Well, I was already putting out feeler contacts to see if any of my friends in the New York metropolitan area would be able to pick us up and hang out with us for a couple hours if we had a very long layover or an overnight. And you know who you are if you're watching. Thank you for that.
And we had actually...
And we still might need that if you wanted to get together for afternoon pizza, because we're going to have about a 4-hour layover, I think, after we get back.
at least 4 hours.
But we will have to go. One of the things that was a little bit tricky is as we're looking at the timing of all these flights and stuff like that. First off, with the flights going, we actually booked the Chicago to Rome flight first, as far as going there. Then we worked in reverse to get the Phoenix to Chicago flight, because we said this Chicago flight is going to be the best one. We looked at so many different ones leaving. We looked at Atlanta, we looked at Boston, we looked at Dulles, we looked at JFK.
Where?
Dulles. That's the Washington, D.C. one.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say Dallas.
So we're looking at different things. We're I'm cross-referencing, like I'm looking at Expedia to see if there's airlines that we're not familiar with. We're looking at ITA. We're looking at Scandinavian Airlines because it's got an SAS on the thing.
You were looking
that would have
at
been
all those,
super
not
cool.
me.
I'm looking at all these. I'm telling Sharon, I'm like, what about Air Italia? And Sharon's like, I don't want to go too far off of the beaten path.
I was on my computer
with what we
finding
know.
flights. Jamie was doing his own research on his computer, and
Well,
throwing
yeah,
things out there. I'm like, no.
I'm in the room that we're in now. I'm on the computer, and then I pick up the phone and I'm like calling Sharon. I'm like, okay, what about this? I see this, and she's like, no, I got it.
Get off of there. Get out of there.
I just want to be involved in it. But but like you said, when we found the flight, Chicago all the way to Rome, and I'm like, well, that's going to take longer. But then I was reminded that the Earth is round. So the Chicago flight actually goes north over Canada and goes kind of over, I guess, maybe over Greenland and that way instead of going around. And then I was like, well, wait, what if we leave from the West Coast? Will it go the other way? And how long will that flight be? So, I mean, we're like overthinking the heck out of all.
I even looked at going up from the West and, leaving from Seattle because there are flights that go from there. But for us, it was a longer flight than, I mean, actually, it wouldn't have been longer, but the flight from Seattle was longer than the flight from like Chicago or New York.
Yeah.
So it is still a little longer for us to get to.
And I have a weird thing about going the opposite way and then going back the other way. Like we could have found a flight that goes to LAX and then flies, and LAX is like an hour.
I know there are a lot
flight,
of those.
but I'm like, no way, I'm not going backwards and then forwards again. But it was really weird because each one of the flights we booked.
Okay.
Each one of the flights we booked was where every one of them is a one-way flight. It's all just individual. We tried to couple them. We looked at a round trip and all that. And I don't know. I guess the moral of the story is that you can really, really lose yourself in this kind of planning to find these flights. But ultimately, we are super excited about all the flights that we found and the seating that we found. You were torn for. At one point, we found some flights. Where, and this is kind of funny, we were like, okay, well, some planes are like a 2-4-2 situation for the seats. Some are 3-4-3, depending on the size and all that. And of course, would you believe, and this should come as no shock to anyone, that on our flight from Chicago to Rome, stopping in Amsterdam, I guess the flight from Chicago to Amsterdam, I should say, we were lucky enough to get some economy comfort, not like a comfort premium. So just an upgraded economy seat, not a different class.
There's still I think about 4 more inches of legroom, which is that will be nice flying that long.
But listen, hold on, I got a photo coming in. Rob said, look what showed up today. Thank you, everyone, for playing. All right, buddy, on the aisle. But at the moment, at the booking, there was no one in the middle. There was just an aisle seat taken. So maybe, just maybe, I'll get an empty middle seat. I doubt it, but yeah, I just get left out in the cold, and I don't know if it's like that for other people out there.
Oh, please. I offered you the four together. But coming back, we have the 2 and 2 seats, so we'll be sitting together.
Yes, yes. And it was a bummer. I know there's a lot of people flying on some flights together, so I don't know. It might just be us alone getting there, and then hopefully we'll meet up with some people once we get to Rome.
Coming back, I know we're on the same flight as several people. I think coming back.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Gina Bird earlier made a comment and said maybe a cheese plate. That would go great, Gina. That's a great idea. If I get Sharon to give a tea time with a cheese plate, that would be amazing. Who else is watching curling in the background? Go USA. Funny, it's funny you say that. I mean, I'm like 3 days into the weekend, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Olympics have started. Unbelievable, right over my head. I could not believe it. Nancy said, yeah, I got a tea kettle in my cabin on The Celebrity. It was great. And Debbie Shapkins, I saw you comment about that too, I think. Let me catch up a little bit. Hold on. Am I having an issue with the chat being disconnected? Let me see. I got some kind of a message here on my chat that the chat's disconnected. And I don't know if that's me or not. So, could just be me.
Seems to be working.
Pay no attention.
On my phone.
Seems like it's okay. Let me see if I'm here. I'm just going to do a little hello and see. Oh, God, I spelled hello wrong. I don't know. Yeah, it seems. I don't know. It seems to be working. Let me know, guys, if you're there. If I lost you, maybe it's not working because I'm not seeing any chats after 3 minutes ago, and usually I see some before that. So let me see something here.
I can see it here fine.
It says you're all good. You're all good. You're here. You're good. You're good. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Cool.
After that.
All right. Well, I don't see on my screen. I don't see anything after 7:24 and then 7:27. So maybe right here I'm disconnected. Let me try to connect again while we're messing around. So anyway, so it was definitely quite a process to
And usually, I mean, in the past we haven't had that much. We haven't really had trouble booking flights at all. And we didn't have really trouble booking them. It was just we were trying to find the best flight possible, like the best comfortable flight, I guess, to go that far, because the farthest we've flown before was London, and this is even further, and we just wanted to be comfortable so we could sleep, because I remember the very first time we went to London, it was horrible and we didn't get any sleep. The next time we got to sleep, but it's so much better if you're flying overseas like that, if you can sleep, because then you can get there and you can do a few things that day. Otherwise you're just like destroyed, you're so tired. So we plan to sleep on the plane and get off and kind of just start seeing the sites. That's another thing we actually put together the last few days. So we had a list of about 15 places all together. I mean, some of them are just places you kind of walk by, you don't spend a lot of time there, but there were several places we wanted to see in Rome when we were there. So we put a list together of the things we're going to see the half day when we get there, things we're going to see the next day all day, and then the last day all day that we're there. And we put them all in order. We went on like a Google map, and we had them all like not drawn out. What do you call it when you map them out so that you're going from one to the other, so you know how long it's going to take you to walk there, and it's kind of all in a little circle or in a straight line, so that we're not going here, then way over here and over here. So we have them all mapped out, everything we're going to do. So so that hopefully that'll help things run smooth too, and we'll be able to see everything we want to see.
I hope so. Yes, I'm seeing in the chat now, people are like, yeah, you're frozen. So we must have froze up a second, but okay, we're good to go now. So that's cool. That's cool. I'm glad. NE Adventure 77. What's going on? Nice to see you. I see your comment. It was nice. It was good meeting you at the prize shopping one day. Oh my God, that was the funniest
you told
thing.
me about that.
That was all right. Let me share the story real quick. These guys, I met them. I'm standing there in Fry's. It's earlier in the day. I am not prepared for public consumption. I mean, I'm ratty as ratty can be. Maybe I showered, maybe I didn't. I don't even know. I'm not even sure if I brushed my teeth that day. And I'm sitting there and I'm in the produce section and I hear, "Hey, Jamie." I'm like, "Oh, that's funny. Someone else has my name." "Hey, Jamie." I turn around and there's these lovely folks and they recognize me from the channel. And I'm like, "Oh my," and listen, it was a while ago and you got to forgive me. I think the N, Nick, maybe. Ah, dang it. Throw your names in the chat. And I'm like, "Oh my God, how funny." And this is like right down the road from the house. Every once in a while something like that happens. And it was just the funniest thing. And I couldn't wait I got in the car and I'm like, "Sharon, you're not going to believe what happened." And I said, some people came up and recognized me and said hi. And she's like, "Oh my God." And the way you look right now, they recognize you. How embarrassing. It's the first thing you said.
I did not say
That's
that.
the first thing.
I did not say that,
That's the
Jamie.
first thing you said.
I did not say that.
Okay, yeah, Leanne said she had to refresh. If anyone's having trouble, just refresh. Just so you know, you were gone for a minute or two. Oh, Wendy, how weird that is. All right, anyway, we'll jump back in the chat. Beverly Juka said, do you find that when you fly for a long period of time, if you're separated from your family, that it's actually okay?" Well, Beverly, it can be that way. And I know Sharon, I think, just put me in the row in front. So in case I start snoring, she can claim that she doesn't know me. And I'm just a stranger that's not aware of. Mary Ellen said, "Never froze here. You're good." Okay, I don't know, man. That's
Okay,
weird.
maybe it's just...
Maybe there's issues, weather issues. I'm not sure. Maybe we got crossed up with the Carnival Cruise Line technical difficulties. And everything fell apart. Daniel Luke Fields, you're good now? Okay, thanks, buddy. Did you fix it for us? I know you're a tech guy. Thank you for that.
Hi,
I appreciate
Mr. Z.
it. Hello, Mr. Z. Nice seeing you. Nancy Fields, hello. I know, right? The Nancy Guthrie story, that is crazy in Tucson.
Yeah.
It's been like a week, and it's been like 9 days. That poor lady hasn't been found yet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
boy.
crazy. I don't know. I feel like the family has something to do with it or something. It's just so weird. I
Oh my
don't know.
God, Sharon.
I don't know. It's just so weird. I don't know what to think.
Sharon put on her detective hat, and there you go.
I don't know what to think. It's just very crazy.
Roger said you looked at a picture and dropped for a minute. I guess. Well, I mean, I only looked at it on my phone. I don't know what. It's done, and it just drives me crazy when something like that happens. Hold on, where are they? I saw the comment here. Eric and Nikki, there you go. I had the Nick right, but I was just Nikki, Eric. Okay, guys, lovely to see you, and thanks for being here in the chat. Appreciate it. Love Google Earth to check out where the things are. Charlotte, you are absolutely right. And we did stuff like that. Like at one point, we were thinking about if we were going to stay at JFK for the night, we're looking at a hotel, right? And we're Hilton folks, so we found a close Hilton hotel. And Sharon's like, "Here, there's a hotel here." And then I looked at it on Google Earth, and I'm like, "Oh, no.
I know. Well, it was just close to the airport, and we were like,
no.
I was thinking we just wanted to be close to the airport because we're just going to be sleeping there and going right back to the airport. But then when we went down Google Earth, it was not a good area. So.
Yes. Chris Sasevsky said, Jamie and Sharon and Matthew and their granddaughter going along. All right, so Callie, our granddaughter, is not going on this one. She decided not to. She's graduating. Yeah. She's going to be turning 18. She didn't want to go on this one. And we said, no problem.
She's not a big into the history and all that as much too. So she just this was not her type of cruise. So she went.
Yes. But who is going is
her sister,
Callie's sister Riley,
and
she lives in Minnesota, and so she's going to come here, and then we're all going to go. So it's going to be kind of funny. And
she's coming. They're coming to. So Callie graduates in May. So a lot of the family's coming here in May for her graduation. So her sister's going to be here already. So she's just going to stay about a week with us after the graduation.
Yes.
And then fly with us.
And I think that was one of the things that held us up a little bit. We weren't sure, was she going to stay? Was she going to come and go? Did she have to go back home and come back out, or what?
She's finished. So. She's in college too, but she'll be done for the year by then. So
yes. Let's see, a couple other things. Oh, Wonderlog is a great app for planning. Thanks, Rob. We appreciate that. We'll take a look at that. You will love Rome, said Mary Ellen.
Oh,
I'm sure we will. Yes, and Sharon does have us planned to the hilt. I hope my walking is up to speed.
I got a schedule and I'm sticking to
it. You do have a schedule. Sometimes you forget that there's
Well, no. Well,
Sharon's like, okay, it'll take us. We'll get here at 4:00. And then it'll take us 17 minutes to walk to the next place. And I'm like, okay, Sharon, what if we have to go to the bathroom? What if we're starving? What if there's a shop you want to go to? What if anything, you got to take those things into consideration. What is the status of the Buc-ee's? Daniel feels the Buc-ee's is coming along, dude. The status is number 1. I have not yet put in my application for part-time work, but I will be. And
I think it'll be done in
you think I'm kidding about that?
June, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't. That's a little soon, but it's. I mean, it's up. The roof part over. I wish I had a picture. You know, all the areas where the gas pumps are going to be. Besides, the gas pumps aren't there. There's no concrete yet, but everything else is built up. The building's built. All the external stuff is all built out. They're going to be putting the outside on here in a little bit, and they probably
maybe we'll
they're going to stucco it out here or whatever.
Drive by there this week and post a video in the.
We should go in there late night and jump the fence and get some video inside. A little secret behind the scenes of the Buc-ee's coming up. Now that Matthew's 21, have you had a father-son drink with him yet? See, Black, that's an excellent question, and we have not. If I'm being 100% honest, Matthew's really not a drinker. He's not particularly interested in that. I said, Matthew, there's a few rites of passage that we can do as becoming a young man. We can go out for a drink. He said, nah, that's cool. And, you know, if we wanted to drink, we could have done that on a cruise 100 times already. So that's no big deal. I said, well, Matthew, we can go to a place where usually just men go to, and the ladies aren't with you there, but they are near you. And if you know what I'm talking about. And he said, nah, that's cool. I'm really not down with that. It's no big deal for me. And I said, okay, well, Matthew, the last thing is we can go to the casino down the road, and you and I can go there and gamble legally. You can walk into an establishment that's 21 and over, and you can walk through there. Someone will ask for your ID. You'll flash it. You'll feel proud about it. And we can gamble. He said, that might be the ticket, Dad. So we're looking for a time and when we can go. Maybe like a little afternoon jaunt. I don't know if I want to go for the nighttime visit yet, and we'll see how it is and see if we can't get in there for an hour and not lose everything, you know, shirt off our back. So we'll see. Thank you for the question. We appreciate it. And yeah, it is kind of neat with Matthew being 21 now. Although here's a negative thing. When we do that thing where we have 2 cabins on a trip, and maybe like it's Sharon and maybe a granddaughter and me and Matthew, it used to be where we could just get the drink package for one person. Well, now I can't do that anymore because Matthew's 21.
Yeah.
So the jig is up on that deal. Done. We can't do that anymore. And let us know if you have any more questions about how the flights work or anything, or what we were talking about. Throw a question in the comments and let us know what you think there. Let's see. Beth Ollinger saying to Leanne, we're looking forward to great food in the Trastevere neighborhood. Oh my God, Beth, you're so right. We're going with you. We found
a great pizza place there that we're going to go to.
You hope so. Well, the Rebella.
Yeah.
Or Ranella. Ranella or Rebella. I forget the name. Yeah. But I don't know if you're going to be down with this.
Forno Ranella.
Matt, we told Matthew about it. He goes, oh yeah, maybe I'll just have a piece of pepperoni. I go, no, there's no pepperoni there, dude. That pepperoni is not a topping for pizza there.
That's fine. It'll be good. It looked good. That we were looking at pictures of the food online, and it looks really good.
Well, I hope you're prepared for it.
And
it's not the standard.
They have all kinds of like pastries there too that you can. I'm gonna like buy some of those and take them back to the hotel for breakfast. Because in the morning we're gonna have to get up early and
they don't have Hawaiian pizza there. I don't think they have pineapple there.
Well, that's fine.
If you ask for pineapple on a pizza, I think they lock you up. Hey, I didn't get a notification. Sorry, we're late. Said Howie Cruz. You're just doing that on purpose, guys, to get back at us because we didn't make it on your live stream on Sunday. I know how you roll. I know exactly how you roll. Let's see what else. Michelle M said this, and you mentioned it too. We should get a hop on, hop off bus pass. The big bus tour, Red Route in Rome is great. It goes in a complete circle to all the great places, and it'll save your feet. Listen, that's a great point. We talked about doing that, but I think that also we've learned to get adventurous as far as using like a local transportation. So we're hopping on a bus or going on to like the subway or whatever it is that they have there. We're okay with doing that, and we want to walk a little and see stuff, and then we want to, you know, if we're going far, like we talked about
so
going.
There's
I don't want. Man, are we talking too much about the Greek cruise? All right. Well, people got questions.
A lot of the places that we mapped out there, you know, like a 10-minute walk between a lot of places, so that's not too bad to walk. But there is one place that we're going. Well, besides the Vatican, the other place we're going that was about. Well, if we walked it, it would be an hour and 20 minutes or something. Well,
that was going to the catacombs of of the
So,
Carlitz
yeah.
or something like that.
So we're probably going to we were thinking about taking like the local bus there,
Yeah.
down
yeah.
there. So, and then after that, that's where we were going to go to have the pizza after that day.
Well, listen. Once we got once we ventured to New York City and got on the subway, everything else is a piece of cake from there. And then when we went to London, we did it, and that was a piece of cake. Now I know that in London, I mean, everybody speaks English. It's just hello, it's just got an accent to it, right?
And you gotta brush up on some German.
So some German. Well, I don't know what We'll have to work on speaking a little bit
Not
of
German.
Italian.
Oh my God, Italian.
We can brush up on some German.
I don't know why I said German because I was thinking of.
Ein Bier bitte, frisch vom Fass. Ein kleine Tüte mit zweimal Schokolade. Is that what you're talking about?
I think because a little while ago I was looking at some stuff for another trip that we had. I guess that's why. I'm getting all my ports mixed up here because we got too many.
Mary Ellen Dillon said Trastevere is where I changed trains from MCO to get the train to Civitavecchia. Wait, are you sure about that? Was that one, Mary Ellen, was that one shot from FCO to Rome and then back down again? That was a long train ride. Holy macaroni. Hold on, let me see. Brian wants to know what restaurants you have planned in Rome. Yeah, Brian, I don't know. There's a few factors here because
the only one we have planned so far is the pizza place.
Listen,
we have but
I will walk into any restaurant, anywhere, a street vendor. I will eat anything that looks fresh and tasty, and won't even give it won't bat an eye. Sharon might try a few things. Matthew, that's another story. Extremely limited there. I don't know if they're gonna have chicken fingers, cheeseburgers. I don't know what we're gonna eat there for him. It's gonna be like, I don't know if they'll have a cheese quesadilla. He's insanely picky, and listen, the kid's got a palate of an 11-year-old. What can I tell you?
Yeah, and that'll be something.
And Riley will try new things.
She will.
And I know she enjoys a good beer and a nice glass of wine on occasion. So that'll be something fun. And she will let her hair down as well. She's 20 now.
Yeah.
She's 20. So she's a little bit older than Callie. And so she'll be ready to, the two of those girls are ready to party at the drop of a hat. I can tell you that right now. You will see her a little bit and you'll love her. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know much besides looking at one place in particular. Every other place we eat at, we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna see where we go and what we end up with.
Yeah, probably it's gonna depend on how many places we're able to see and what our time frame is between all the sightseeing.
Yes. Let's see what else. The trains are so easy there, Mary Ellen. They look easy,
Yeah.
and so I'm hoping that anyone that wants to come with us, we're going to act like we know exactly what's going on. Even if we're totally lost and have no idea where we are, don't worry, because we will still get to where we need to go. And have 3/4 of people you go and talk to in any place that's a tourist area will have some kind of English. Because luckily for us, English is taught commonly in other countries, and we should be able to communicate one way or the other.
Mr. Z said, I have a graduation in May in Hawaii.
Holy mackerel.
Wow. Well, that's a nice.
Yeah.
A nice
I didn't know you went back to
vacation to go,
college,
yeah.
Mr. Z, but congratulations on your graduation. Let's see. Yeah, some people are still chatting about that Nancy, that Guthrie lady deal. It does seem a little bit off. It's almost like that whole story of the it's a terrible story, but the story of the girl that was found dead on the cruise ship. Then it turned out that they found her underneath the bed, like hidden behind some things. And now the step brother. Anyway,
crazy.
It's crazy. Is this the transatlantic you were looking into? Said Elisa C.O. No, the transatlantic is a different one. That's the festival that would be coming over, and that's 2027. I think is that one. And that's like in the fall of 2027. Let's see. Let me jump ahead a little bit in the chat. I am definitely a little bit behind here, like about 10 minutes, so I'm going to pass through. Question, what's Callie doing after she graduates, said Pam S. Great question.
She's going to be going to college.
Yes, she is. We are getting her enrolled, and I'm hoping she's going to be a doctor or a nurse here any day now. I'm excited to meet Riley, however you spell her name. Wendy, you exactly spelled her name right, Ryle.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I heard they're charging to see the fountain in Rome now, Charles.
Yeah, and I think it's
I think
€2.
they are.
€2.
The good thing, the other thing we found is as we're planning our arrival day and other days, we arrive on a Sunday. So we're like making plans. I'm like, wait a minute, it's Sunday. What's going on Sunday? What's open? What's closed?
Yeah.
What time do things close?
But
so we're trying to time stuff.
most everything still has the same hour, so on
Similar
Sunday. I was
hours, yeah.
surprised,
Yeah.
but it did.
Yes, and the Trevi Fountain's open late. The Spanish Steps are open late, so we're going to do those things later in the evening and all that kind of good stuff. Thanks for your Port Canaveral videos. We're using it right now to plan our Mardi Gras visit in July. Hotel, shuttle car, etc. NE Adventure 77. Thank you. We hope it makes things easier for you. I appreciate it, guys. We love some Buc-ee's, said Kelly Ronaldo. What's up, Kelly and Chris? How are you guys doing? Miss you a lot, and I know you guys love some Buc-ee's. I cannot wait to roll into that Buc-ee's. Let's see. There is someone on YouTube, All Recipes, that tried some of the stuffed chicken and stuffed pork frozen stuff, and it looked really good. It's not all jerky and beaver nuggets. My Sharon, yes, they're the best thing that I ate at Buc-ee's, because obviously we're talking about that because you mentioned the beaver nuggets, was the cheesesteak. I had the cheesesteak burrito, and that thing was unbelievable. One of my best buddies also tried it. He was not impressed. I told him he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he doesn't know good food when he eats it. But I'm here to tell you the cheesesteak burrito was to die for.
I like the barbecue sandwiches.
Oh, yes.
I think they were good.
It is so good. It is so good. Barbecue on the board. Brisket on the board. That's what they yell. Question: are you just doing a walking tour in Rome? We're doing the Vatican on Tuesday. Hey, Debbie. I think
we are going to do the Vatican on Tuesday.
we are going to do the yes.
Actually,
we
yeah,
are.
today we're going to the Vatican.
Yes. So holler at us, and we can hop on some things and go together. Sharon, where's your list? Do you have our stops laid out?
I have it all.
Well, we had to find out because Wednesday is the Papal Day, which I don't really know what that means, but Matthew seems to know what that means. And so we had to double check and make sure. I made an arrangement. I'm going to be meeting with the Pope, I think, on that morning. Are we still doing that? Or did you cancel that because we didn't have time? Canceled the Pope? Okay. But yeah, we want to make sure that, there's certain things going on, and we didn't want to roll in during a mass or a special day or a local day that we weren't aware of. So we had to do all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, Nancy Daniel said that you've got friends that bought a second home in Goodyear, so now you guys are going to come out to visit. That's cool.
Nice.
There's so many good local restaurants there, said Mary Ellen. Through Viator, we booked a golf cart tour of Rome for $5 a couple of years ago. You have a driver who will pick you up at your hotel, take you where you want to go. It was wonderful and well worth it. Amy Rogers, what's up? That sounds, oh gosh.
Yeah, that sounds
That
nice.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Can we maybe throw a cooler in the back, keep some cold beverages back there, a little something? You know what I'm talking about? Can we do that? What was the one thing we were looking at? We were looking at some kind of a tour somewhere in like Turkey or something, and I'm like, okay, well, it mentions that it includes like a snack and something to drink. I said, but it doesn't say anything about if we can get alcohol on this tour.
Oh, that was the sunset.
A sunset cruise. And Sharon's like, they don't just serve alcohol everywhere you go. Sometimes there's just no alcohol
Well,
involved.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because then that one said they had coffee and tea and snacks.
And then you and Matthew were like, well, it's a pretty religious area. They may not have alcohol, just on any given tour.
Yeah.
And I did some research, and sure enough, you just got to book the right one. But I'm like, if I'm on a sunset tour, I think it was in Istanbul.
Well, see,
I want to be out there with a
that's why
cocktail
you
in my hand.
have
Am
to
I
do
right,
it.
guys? Am I right? Cocktail in hand, sunset cruise.
So you have
Who
to do
doesn't
your
want that?
research so you don't get on the wrong tour.
Who doesn't? What's the name of the place? The pizza place. Roger, it's Ranella or Ravella.
No, it's Forno Ranella.
Forno Ranella.
Forno Ranella.
What did you look that up?
No,
You remember that? Please.
I remembered it. Where
It's
am I going to look it up at?
It's Forno. I thought you were gonna. What time is it? It's too late. I thought you were gonna say it's Fornication. It's Forno. Yeah, Ravella or Ranella or something like that.
Ranella.
And then Trasteverde. Vinny Testaverde. I'm sounding like you from the other night. Trastevere area.
Yeah, trust me.
Daniel Fields loves pineapple on pizza.
My God.
Well, then you are not coming with us to Rome because no. I have a nephew that lives in Goodyear, said Mr. Z. Oh my God. Let's see. Crazy But Crazy Cat Traveler said, yeah, I still need to talk to my doc about the whole not supposed to have dairy when I'm going to be in Italy. Yeah, you can't. You got to call a timeout on that. Jamie, if you're serious, you should check because they may be starting applications or will be very soon. Heidi, no, I believe me, I'm not going to be. I don't know that I'm going in with the opening crew, but I wouldn't mind. I made a comment about get my part-time job at Buc-ee's.
Oh, no.
The discount would be unbelievable.
Well, if you can go work at Buc-ee's, and I'll travel with other people because you won't be able to. Buc-ee's does not
Part-time
let you
at
have time
Buc-ee's.
off.
I would never work full-time Buc-ee's. I don't want to work 80 hours a week at that joint, although you make a killing. Well, come on. You'd be like, hey, can you bring home some beaver nuggets? Or something like that. Or maybe I could borrow like the Buc-ee's outfit one night. Take it home. The Buc-ee the Beaver outfit.
Oh my goodness.
We could have a little romance. I come out there and go, hey there, lady. My Buc-ee the Beaver outfit.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Beth Ollinger said, "Oh, we have the Vatican tour booked for Monday." Oh,
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nancy Field did mention. And the Fields noticed that the place that we have our meetups in Arizona, the Salt E Tacos restaurant, is closed down.
I know.
Closed
I can't
down.
believe it. That
Unbelievable.
place was always so
Well, we
busy.
keep promising to plan a meetup, and life keeps on just throwing us curveballs.
Yeah, it's
What
been
we need?
kinda
We
busy.
need to go back to the pandemic when we just had so much free time and nothing going on, and we could just plan anything, anytime.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the good old days, weren't they, guys? Come on. We took a cooking class we booked through Viator, which was very enjoyable. So Charles, hold on, where in Rome? Are you talking about?
They have cooking classes in Rome.
Really? Listen, man. Listen, Charles. I'm not going to Rome so I can cook my own food, bro. I want somebody there. I want good food.
Oh.
I can stay home and make spaghetti.
Oh my gosh.
I need a good, talented Roman to make some food for me. As you face Trevi Fountain, over your left shoulder, the best gelato in Italy.
Oh,
Eric,
had
can you
heard
be
about
more
that.
specific about that?
I read somewhere that they have great gelato close to Trevi Fountain. So thanks for reminding me about that. I need to look that up because
When you say over your left
we are
shoulder,
definitely going there.
is it more like, am I going like if I'm facing the fountain, is it more like, am I like this over that way, or is it like over that way? Like which one is it?
We'll look at the Google Maps.
We'll find it. We'll just look for some gelato. Great. Now you really opened up a can of worms there, Eric.
I
Thanks, buddy.
love gelato.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. So there's another thing where you're trying to keep us on a certain time frame, and now you already screwed the whole thing up because
Nope.
now you got to add in 20 minutes for
No.
gelato.
No, because that's where the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. You think gelato's open till 10 p.m., 9 p.m.
Well, we can go in the evening after dinner. It'll fit right in, and if not, then we will fit it in for an afternoon snack
Yes.
one day.
Rob, I heard that. Rob said if you start early, it's significantly less crowded. We looked that up, and I'm like, okay, well, first off, we're getting in later on Sunday. So I did see where, hey, if you can go in obviously the weekends it's packed, but go later in the day because most of the tours are done later in the evening. So the tour vibe, the tour people are going to be out of the way. And then you're just fighting everyone else who's there. Locals are seeing stuff on their own. And you can get in there later in the day, and it's kind of nice. And I saw where some things are kind of nice if you can get in around sunset. Sunset ought to be about 8:30 p.m., so we might get some nice views and see some beautiful sunsets while we're there. Maybe get into some of the sites that are a little higher up. There's the one thing that's got an elevator that goes to the roof or it goes to the top we can see. I'm sorry, don't quote me. I can't remember the name of it. But, that kind of stuff is
That's
pretty
the,
cool, so we're looking forward to that. Emmanuel something or other.
Victor.
It's probably a basilica because we got about 6 of those on the list. Debbie said, maybe we can do transportation together. Debbie, we're hitchhiking. Don't worry about it. We're going to get
No, we're
there.
not
Everything's going to be
hitchhiking.
fine. Wendy said, I want gelato too. Okay, fine. We'll all go to the gelato place together. It's funny because, listen, there's a lot of people on this group cruise and everyone's going to scatter when we get there. But you're going to run into people. But one thing is that, it's hard to find someone who wants to do exactly what you are there to do.
Well,
And some people are just there looking around, like, oh, that's lovely. Oh my God, look at that. Do you want to go see that or look at that? And then we're gonna be there like this. Okay, it's 4:45. Where do we need to be? Okay, we need to be on the bus station at the corner of whatever street. Yes, that bus leaves in 5 minutes. Okay, Matthew, yes, take us there. Open Google Maps. Okay, good. We just got off the bus. So it should be a 5-minute walk this way, and then 3 flights of stairs down should be the basement of a catacomb where we're going to see the. I mean, it's
not going to be that way.
It's kind of ridiculous, intense. And I would just be like, hey, there's a bar. Let's go have a cold beverage and kind of people watch and get the vibe. But no, can't do that.
Hey.
Debbie said, yeah, that's why I picked Tuesday as well. Good choice. The Pope is a Bears fan, said Charles Hahn. Yeah, well, maybe he is. Maybe he is. I heard he might not. I don't know if he likes Caleb Williams, but we'll see. Let's see. My name is pronounced Alicia, and Co is for Colorado, just so you know. We're doing a transatlantic from Miami to London at the end of May on the Carnival Legend. So excited. Oh, that'll be a great time, Alicia. Very, very cool. Let's see. I'll take my sister who was in Italy last year on places she liked. She's over 50, but still almost as picky an eater as when we were kids, said Mike Sereno. Good. We need dining for picky people, that's for sure. Let's see. We have not yet picked a sunset cruise for Istanbul. All right. Well, Wendy, we'll keep you in the loop.
Yeah.
We'll keep you in the loop.
We're going to, I know during the day in Istanbul, our plan is we don't have an excursion. We're going to get off and take.
We have gone full bore into just talking about a Greece cruise, and that thing's not happening for like 3 months.
Bus? I can't remember now. We've talked about so much.
Taking the tram, bus, the tram, whatever it is. We're taking it.
We're taking that to just to see several sites on our own that day. Not anyone can come with us. I didn't mean like on our own that way, but on our own as far as we're just not taking an excursion. We're going to get there by our own transportation.
Yes.
And we're going to just see all those. And then when we get back, then we're hoping that we'll be back early enough and then we can do a sunset cruise too.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Talking about flights, Cruising Koozies, what's up? Says flights out of Omaha are bananas. They cost more than a cruise. I don't know how many bananas you have to pay for a flight, but it sounds like a good deal. I mean, I get bananas at the store pretty cheap, so that shouldn't be too bad. What cruise are you doing in March? We're doing the NCL Prima. So that will be our next cruise, will it not, in March, unless we throw a curveball?
Yeah, I think so. We were going to try to jump on something like at the beginning but actually Jamie's going to be going back to Virginia at the end of this month into the first week of March, I think.
Yes.
And then
I'll be there for about 11 days.
So we are going to be
all my Virginia fans, what's up? Hit me up.
Mid-March, we're going on the Quantum of the Seas.
That's right.
And then towards the end of March, we'll be
Good night, Chris.
Probably on another cruise, and possibly in April.
Julie Amos said there are gelato places everywhere, and I did not have a bad one. Great. Sharon will be eating 10 gelatos a day. Yeah. Thanks, Julie.
I love gelato. If I can get coffee gelato, I'll be in heaven.
Ooh, the Buc-ee's Club Melt? Okay, Alicia, we'll look for that. We will look for that. Role play Buc-ee's style, said Rob. Oh my God. Hey, listen. Good night to you, Greenlight. We appreciate you being here. What else? Let me see. Jamie, you're going to dress up like Gladiator at the Coliseum. Trevor Bagockler, what's going on, bro? That's a great idea. That is a great idea. I know one thing I will be doing. I will be standing in the middle of a group of people, and I will just go like this. Are you not entertained? Do you think the kids will be embarrassed if I do that? On a scale of 1 to 10, how embarrassed will they be?
You won't do that.
I will. You don't think I'll do that?
No, you're all talk.
Oh, I bet you I'll do that. I bet you I'll do that. What's the number in the group cruise? Said Charlotte. Oh boy.
There are 70 people going. Exactly 70 people going.
Boom. There you go. Which is insane. We had no idea there would be that many people going to Europe. You need to share your top spots to see in Rome in the group cruise page. I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. Said Debbie Range. All right, Debbie. We'll put our list on there. Oh. And like I said, we're it's going to be early, like 6 a.m. We're out the hotel door. Getting to where we need to be an hour. We want to get in there early. We're going to pre-purchase a lot of tickets for the things that are recommended to pre-purchase to save time waiting in line to purchase a ticket. That right there can slow everything down.
Yeah.
It's just waiting in line. I mean, you wait 25 minutes to get a ticket. then another 35 minutes to get in the joint if you're lucky, and then you burned an hour already. So that's going to be one of the trickiest things. So yeah, Debbie, whatever you need, we'll put out there as much as we can. And if you want to know, shoot me a message, whatever. I'm going to London for Princess Cruise in October. When should I book my flight? Jan rules.
I would start
now.
Start looking now at flights and kind of monitor the prices over the next month or so.
Yeah.
And if you see them, just see if they're fluctuating or what. And I would say get it booked within a couple months or so, because eventually they will start going up.
Are you flying from Southampton or Dover? I'm wondering. If you can spend a little more bucks, depending on how you do it, and book the flight that is refundable, where you can make changes, then you can book it, and then you can adjust it and you can change it if something else comes up that's a better deal.
A lot of airlines, you can change your flight for no charge. They're maybe not refundable, but you can make changes to them too.
Yes.
Like that was one thing. I had a flight booked for one of our flights that was booked for our granddaughter to get home. And I had booked it from New York first, and then I realized that it wasn't going to work for us to fly home on that airline from New York to Phoenix after the fact, because it just wasn't going to work. Anyways, so I just went on and I just switched her flight, and I was able to just switch it to the next day and for the same price.
Let's see. Are you going on the Sunshine in Virginia? Roberta, what's going on? No, I'm going there to visit my aunt. It's been a year since my uncle died. My aunt's out there. She's 86. I get out there as often as I can to help her out and check in and see how she's doing and spend some time with her. And we got a lot of plans to do a lot of stuff around the house this time. So it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I know it's not. I say it's a nice getaway because it's just sometimes just cool to go somewhere, right? And I get to spend some time with her, and I'm not going to get too deep into it, but we got a really good relationship, and she's. I have some family that's in New Jersey, but she's kind of by herself, and so it works out really well for us. We got a great relationship. Thank you for asking. Sugar's Getaway said, I booked my return flight from Istanbul with Turkish Airlines. They canceled my flight. They thought it was a fraud charge.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah, because you put your first name Sugar and your last name Getaway. I mean, who wouldn't think that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, gosh, you have to reschedule your flight. Oh, well, you better get on it.
Need to see that video. Are you not entertained? Let's see. So she says she has to reschedule her flight.
Yeah.
Is anyone going to Pompeii? Beth Ollinger.
Yep.
We are going to be going to Pompeii, and I think if you're going to be there Thursday, we're doing a Zoom call for the folks that are on that particular cruise, and we're going to have some information. And I think one of the things is something that we're going to be doing for that day. And I don't know how everything works out, but maybe we'll end up being there at the same time. We'll see how it works out, what happens. But so keep an eye out for that. And yes, we are. Listen, Doug probably wants to go to Pompeii and get into that amphitheater thing where Pink Floyd had their concert, if I'm not mistaken. If I know anything about Doug, I would say that's it. Julian said the Vatican line's insane. Even with the tour, you still have to wait in line. Bring your passport to the Vatican. They won't let you in without it.
Yeah, we heard that.
Okay, well, we'll be ready to go. I will be ready for anything. Jamie, you're a good man. Enjoy the time with your aunt. Thank you, Shayna. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. says dinner time. Everyone have a great week. Good night, Mr. Z.
Mr. Z, what's up, buddy? Take care, brother. Kelly Ronaldo says, I love that you help your aunt. Very nice. I do as well. Thank you. We did Pompeii and Sorrento on the same day, and it was great, said Daniel Fields. See that? That's something we could do. Let's see. Beth says, we are not doing Pompeii. We are just doing the Amalfi Coast tour. Well, hold on, but you want to do Pompeii? All right, well, we'll talk more about it. You let us know.
We're doing a tour that has both, and it also has something else too. I'm trying to remember what else it has.
It's got some limoncello.
It has that too.
Positano or something like that is one of the stops on there, I think. We'll see. We shall see. Larry Thomas says, we did Pompeii at Sorrento and the Isle of Capri. Oh, that's nice.
Nice,
See, I
yeah.
did see some things where you can get a little, I don't know, a little boat tour. I'm all about a quick boat tour. I don't know. You're not really about a quick boat
I
tour.
don't mind doing it. I'm just don't. It just depends what we have time for. A lot of these tours are like 8 hours and things, and so if you don't have a lot of time to do things other than what's on included in that tour.
Yes.
So that's what kind of makes it hard to plan some of the excursions and tours because some may have something you want to do, but it doesn't include everything you want to do. Another one might have some stuff. So it takes a while to kind of look at them all and figure out what you want to do.
Debbie Shapkin's great point. She said, be prepared for hot weather. Stay hydrated. A neck cooling cloth,
Yeah.
a neck fan, and a hat are a must. You know what else I'm going with?
I'm hoping we get there just before the big heat. I know June and July are really hot, but I know it's right at the end of May, so it is going to be warm. But
Listen, I haven't even talked to you about this yet, but I'm doing something, Debbie. You might be interested in this. I'm doing tearaway pants.
tear away,
Like the basketball players do.
tear away,
Tear away, yeah. So in the morning we might go to like a church or something, and I got to be dressed appropriately. But when it gets hot in the afternoon, I can just grab my pants
You're
and
gonna
go,
rip your pants.
woo, and just throw those bad boys, and I'll throw them away. I don't care. I'm not getting an expensive kind. I'll just leave them somewhere to the next guy, and then I'll just rock some shorts the rest of the day. It'll be great. Tearaways.
I thought you were talking about the kind that zip off.
Oh no, I'm talking about when you just grab them, and the buttons all pop, and the boom, you're just ready to go.
Wow.
I just booked my first Royal Caribbean cruise in about 13 years. What can I expect to be different? Said Bill Byungo. Bill, I mean, from 13 years ago,
There's a lot.
there's going to be a lot that's different.
A lot on every cruise line. There's a lot different.
Yes.
From 13 years.
Oh,
ago.
yes. First thing to do, start watching some videos. Go online, go to YouTube. I'll recommend Sharon Travel, but there's a lot of great channels out there to go check out and watch. Search your ship. Try to find the newest video you can. I mean, don't be afraid of an older one, but check out a ship tour and then check out a specific video that's showing some different things, and find some people that make the video that are maybe your own age or something what seems to be similar to you. Sometimes I'll watch a video and these people are like, there's like some 23-year-olds. I'm like, okay, I don't know. They're not my vibe necessarily. I need something that's more geared towards what I might be wanting to do. And then I can find some like-minded,
One thing I'll say,
experiences.
and I don't know how, I can't remember really 13 years ago on Royal, but actually I don't think we went on Royal that long ago, like that far out. But anything you can pre-reserve ahead of time, I would say go ahead and do that for your cruise.
There you go.
Like entertainment or dining and things like that.
Yes, but hey, if you got any questions, jump in our in the Facebook group. Just search. You can search Sharonatsea Travel on Facebook, and you find our Facebook group community. You might be able to just still search the Cruise Crew. If you don't know, we kind of changed the name of the group because we had a lot of people thinking that it was a crew-based group. And so we're like, well, listen, we did Cruise Crew for a while, but we just kind of switched it over to Sharonatsea Travel community group. So check that out. Ask some questions in there, and we'll be happy to try to answer the best we can. Ann said, are you going to the grotto? Ann,
No, we don't have plans to.
is it Ann Hoffman? I don't, now, I mean, the only grotto I know of is like Hugh Hefner grotto. Is there a different grotto? Is it the same kind of grotto? Because if it is, I might, what's the address?
Roger said
Where do
zip
you find
off
that?
pant legs, and Beth said Doug is wearing tearaway pants too.
Yeah, they zip off at the knees. That's one where you can go. Yes, I will be wearing some kind of pant to the Vatican. I heard there are some places where they'll give you a robe to wear to cover your knees. I mean, listen, with knees like mine, why would you hide them? Honestly, but we'll see what happens. It'll have to be. I'm not rolling through hot. I'm not going to wear jeans all day. That's a negative Ghost Rider, but we'll have to work something out. Women do need scarves to visit the mosque in Istanbul, but I heard they do have some cheap ones for sale there.
Yeah, I
think that's
plan
really for
to
restrictions.
bring one, all that stuff.
There you go.
I have my packing list already going.
Charlotte said, how is your knee? And I think Charlotte probably means how is your hip from my hip replacement. My knees are fine so far, but thanks for asking. But my hip is doing very well, and I'm back to exercising. I joined the gym, working out, walking more, and trying to get ready for a big summer of cruising. Because as soon as March hits, boom, we're back at it. We got March, we got April, maybe 2 in April, May. I mean, we're going to be shot out of a cannon. So it's a slow time now. You may have noticed not a ton of videos coming out. Sharon doing some shorts with some travel info and stuff. We'll have a couple other informative videos we're going to put together here to kind of carry us into next month. And I'll try to have something to work on while I'm away for 10 days at the end of the month at my aunt's. So we'll see how we can do that. I can donate my tearaways with the Speedo if Jamie needs it. Man, that's that's the kind of offer. That's a true friend right there. That's a true friend that makes that kind of offer. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Let me get back to you. I'll get back to you on that, okay? Thank you, Timothy. Have good trips and cruises. We appreciate that. And Sharon, what else do we have? It's been about an hour. Those have seen plenty of action. Yes, Nancy, that Speedo had seen plenty of a lot of stuff. Plenty of a lot of stuff. Bodily fluids, just things. There's a lot of stuff. Where maybe we should just take those and maybe retire them somewhere. And what do they do? What do they do when they put something in a container and they bury it? A time capsule would be good for those things. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, Vegas trip Friday and no cruise until April, and then one every month till the end of the year. So, wow, Nancy, that's a long time for you guys to go without a cruise. That is wild. All right, Sharon, it's 8:12. Have we covered all the bases from tonight? We wanted to talk about flights, and we did. I think we did a good job staying on topic. Congratulations. Way to go, way to go. I appreciate it, and we appreciate you guys joining us very much. Let me see. Timothy Williams said, I'm excited about the Regal Princess. More importantly, I'm ready for warmer weather.
Yeah.
Oh, well, listen, we hope you guys have warm weather.
We love the Regal Princess.
Yes. We did love the Regal Princess, didn't we? I want to get back on Princess. We may or may not have a Holland America cruise working in our back pocket, so we'll let you know about that. And all kinds of other stuff.
We might be on another Margaritaville at Sea cruise coming up.
That could be a possibility as well. Yeah, there's a lot of things. And one thing we're trying to do is we're trying to limit all the things that we have planned out for like a year and a half from now, and trying to find some more things that are more last minute-y, or more, just a couple months out instead of a year and a half out.
Well, we have several things booked that are out, but they're all a few months apart. So we need to save time to put things in between those.
Nancy says, is the Hal cruise in the back pocket on the tearaway pants? No, Nancy, that is an amazing question. I would not put those in the tearaway pants because it would get lost when I would when I pulled the tearaway pants off. Because sometimes you get the front of the tearaway pants comes with you, but the back of the tearaway pants, you don't really know where that ends up. It could be stuck right up in your butt crack. It could go flying somewhere else. You don't know what's going to happen with it. So you don't ever want to put anything in the back pocket. Front pocket's okay. Back pocket of the tearaway pants, you never want to do that.
Debbie Range says, is Margaritaville at Sea having another new ship coming up? Yep. Next January, the Beachcomber's coming up. So, we will be on that next January. But we're thinking we're probably going to try out one of the ships that's here already.
Well, I mean, there's only two, and we've already been on one. We've been on the Islander, so the other one is the Pride, which just got Paradise. I say Pride.
I don't know.
I'm so proud of it. That's what it was.
You're thinking of that Carnival ship that.
I am. Or I'm thinking of the NCL Pride of America. Anyway, the Paradise, and it's been fully refurbished. So we had such a good time on Islander. We might want to try out that other one too. So we will see. Tessa Almond, what's up, girl? Says, I'm looking at World America for the fall and doing the same as you instead of booking years out for the most part. I'm just waiting for the right price and the right opportunity. No, you're right about that. That is definitely something that we're looking for too. Howie Cruz says, busy schedule, guys. No cruises for us until Jimmy Jamboree.
That'll be here soon.
Excuse me, hold on. You just said no cruises for us. Sounds to me like you're bringing Julie. That's not authorized, my friend. That is unauthorized. That is a no-go. I love Julie to death, but if she shows up on the Jimmy Jamboree, we're going to have a problem. That's not allowed, my friend. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Heidi said, what was the name of the website that you mentioned, Jamie? Dang it. What website?
Heidi, a website about what?
I don't know. Give me that one. Heidi, which website about what? I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank. I ramble on for an hour here, and sometimes I lose track of everything. Mary, March 12, 13, 14, said Wendy. Wendy, are you talking to our girl, Mary Barkley? Is she out there somewhere? I don't see her. Long-term planning helps us afford to go on more trips.
No.
Roger, I agree with you.
Someone was asking about
I
Laughlin,
agree.
I think.
About what one?
I think someone asked Wendy when she was going to Laughlin. I saw. I forget who it was, but
Wait,
I saw.
Wendy's going to the Edgewater, March 12, 13, and 14?
Yeah, she's going to.
We have great timing, Wendy. We can't go. Maybe if you would have mentioned it to us, we would have tried to work a schedule. But I guess not. Okay. I guess she only likes to be with us when we're on water. On land, she's not interested.
Oh my gosh.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. What's up, Travel Adventures with Eric B? Hold on. I'm sitting tight to see. I said the one for ship tours is the one.
Ship tour? Or
Now, if you're just talking about ship, anything, I'm just saying just go to YouTube and look at ship tours and all that kind of stuff. But if you're talking about excursions and things like that, I think we mentioned Viator tonight, Shore Excursions Group, Venture Shore, and some other ones are some of the different ones. And I don't know if I'm saying the right answer, and I'm so sorry if I'm not. Let's see. Anne says, have you met Tony from La Lido Loca?
oh,
Have I met Tony from La Lido Loca?
we've met Tony a few
I have
times.
partied with Tony from La Lido Loca like rock stars. We have gambled like madmen. We have drank till the sun comes up.
I don't know. I don't know about drink till the sun comes up, but
We didn't drink till
but
the
she
sun.
gambled.
But let me tell you something. Hold on a second.
Well,
That's not entirely untrue.
oh,
There was a certain Vegas meetup.
okay. I
Okay,
forgot about
where
that.
we partied. We partied, and that was a good time. So let's just leave it at that. And Tony, he'll deny it all day long, but I'm telling you right now, we partied hard. We had a cabana at the pool together.
Yeah. Oh, in Vegas.
Yeah. So yes, we threw down, but yes, Tony, Jenny, lovely folks.
Yep.
We met them, and I don't know. We hope to see him again. You know, it's weird. We don't.
When I get to
The
Florida,
cruising
probably.
community, like everyone's kind of friends, but it's very hard to keep in touch with people. I mean, everyone is so going their separate way, and for the
Everyone's
most part,
cruising, but they're all cruising different places.
they're going different times. Every once in a while,
most of the time.
it's hard to plan something with someone. It can be a challenge, and so we'll leave it with that. Wendy said we can go. Okay, we can go.
Oh yeah, Tess said Tony was also on the Alaska group cruise. Yeah, when
Yes.
we had an Alaska group cruise a couple years
Oh, yeah.
back, and Tony and Jenny were on that.
And there's
cruise.
an amazing video of me, thank you, Shayna, playing air hockey, pretty much whooping his butt.
Oh, yeah.
He'll deny it. But,
There is a
but,
video
Yeah,
of
there's
you and
video
Tony
of that.
playing
There's a
air
lot of content. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't seen it, during the pandemic, there is video of me, Tony, and John singing. You name it, and you say it, we sing it. Each one of our YouTube channels has a video back towards the pandemic days of the three of us together singing, just singing. Just somebody named a song and we would just sing. No music or anything. We just sang. And we did we did the game show that time that you and I won.
Love and Marriage.
Love and Marriage show. We did an episode of Love and Marriage on each one of our channels. There's a lot of stuff to go back and look at from back in the day. I'm not going to say that we're OG, but we're OG, dude. So I said it. Whatever. There, I said it.
Cruising
Try to take it
Kiss
back.
said,
Oh my God. Cruising
Matt-
Chris says, I plan on having a festive time at Jimmy's Jamboree. I met Tony and Jenny on the Comic-Con cruise. What is going on, Chris? I'm looking forward to meeting you, your son. It's going to be a great time, brother. A great time. I've got some itinerary stuff planned for that. It's going to be, what do I usually say? It's going to be off the chisel. It's going to be off the chisel. It's the newest version of the ship. And then any vlog you can find, see if it's on a similar itinerary that you're going on. But like for us, what I was saying is that, I go on YouTube and I'm looking at, like a cruise, and it's like, there's some older folks that are on the cruise and there's some younger, I watch the younger folks and they're just not doing what I would probably do on the cruise.
yeah, you just have to watch videos.
So I want to see it through their eyes.
find people that look like maybe they're going to do some of the same things you want to do, or and if you like their videos, kind of watch those. And if you watch someone that's going to do stuff that you're totally not going to do, then you might not find the videos as interesting.
That's right. Leanne says cabana in Vegas. Leanne, that's a different cabana. Oh my God, that cabana was I have had a few cabana incidents in Vegas. Oh my God, do you remember that one? Oh God, that was unbelievable. That was an unbelievable day. But anyway, I almost forgot about that. I've been trying to ever since it happened. Sharon hasn't let me forget about it though. Have you ever done a bamboo beach excursion in Jamaica? Aside my family, I'm supposed to be a private beach with food, drinks, chair, umbrella, and lots of swimming. Hopefully fun. Sounds like a great time, Beverly.
Yeah.
Sounds fabulous.
Yeah. We've been to Jamaica a few times, but we have not done a bamboo beach excursion.
There you go. Yeah. Nancy
But it
Phil
sounds
says,
fun.
yeah, Jamie, I remember that. I don't, and that's probably the best for all of us. Next cruise for me is December out of Brisbane on the Luminosa for Travel Adventures with Eric B. What's up, Eric? That'll be a good time for you, bro. That'll be a good time. Oh my God, my chat disconnected again. All right, I don't know if you still hear us, but this seems like the perfect time for us to wrap things up. Lots of history here. That's right, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Oh, listen, you guys have been great. We love you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us for a while. Thanks for following the channel. And Sharon, what else do we have? When are we going to be live again?
Let's see. When are you going to be down? When are you leaving here?
I'm going to be on here. I don't know when we're going to be live. It's going to be a minute. We'll let you know if we're going to try to pull one off next week or if we're going to go from there. So we'll see what happens with that.
That might be a couple weeks with Jamie going to Virginia. But we'll see. We will keep you posted.
Leanne says I have the pictures. Leanne, those pictures. You need to send me those pictures right away. Sharon, contact our lawyer immediately. Contact our lawyer. Oh, shoot. Leanne is our lawyer. We're screwed. All right. Listen, you guys are great. We love you. Thank you for joining us. We hope you learned a little something here tonight. Sorry we went on this total Greece cruise thing, but you guys just got us fired up, and we've been working the heck out of that.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of people on the chat that are on that cruise.
That's right.
Too,
That's right. All right, so you've been great. From everybody here at Sharon Travel, to all of you, thank you so much for joining us. From me, from Sharon, Matthew, Callie, soon to be Riley, coming up on a video. From Lucy, Leanne, Nancy, thank you so much for always being here. We love you, ladies. Appreciate everything that you always do for us. And from all of us to all of you.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Hold on, what's your new thing, Sharon? What's your new slogan?
Oh. I was like, what are you talking about?
Let's do it again. All right, so from all of us here at Sharon Travel, to all of you, Sharon, take us out.
Travel smart, travel safe, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Travel safe, travel smart.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Travel safe or travel smart?
Travel smart. Do your research. Always
Okay.
do your research. Travel smart and always travel safe.
Okay, yes. You guys are great. We love you. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time, okay? Peace out.
Good night.